All right, guys. So here we are in the kitchen, and I'm in the kitchen at 8:30 at night. I'm working the next 2 days, so that's when I do a lot of my meal prep. Um, so part of it is it's 8:30, and I haven't had time to do this video yet. So that's why you guys are in the kitchen with me, because I got to get it done. Because we got to do our nutrition, and you hear the squeaky toy from the dog in the background. But this idea came to me that I wanted to actually record and show you guys because it's really, really simple. Um, and I do this a lot because I find that it's really easy for me, especially when I'm working and I'm running out of time. So, this that I have in the pot, this is a rice cooker pot. You can cook your rice on the stove. We got one of these a couple years ago because we eat a lot of rice. So I'm basically doing like a modified version of like a roast con pollo. I think a lot of you guys know that I studied abroad in Costa Rica way back in the day. So this is like one of my favorite go-to meals in general. It's just very hearty. It's very, excuse me, filling, and you have a lot of different flavors. So this is just however many, and however you want to do this for servings is fine. My husband doesn't really eat leftover rice like this a whole lot, so usually just make a portion for me, and then I split it out between my 2 days, and then maybe have a little bit left over to carry me over before I might go to the grocery store again or something. So this is just 2 cups of rice. This is just frozen vegetables. I just poured it out and measured it. This container is 2 cups, so I did a cup of corn and a cup of peas and carrots. So this the whole thing that I'm making here for me is probably going to make, depending on what else I throw with it, 2 to 4 servings. This is a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies in it. This is just a Walmart organic brand. You can buy whatever brand you want. But this helps give that, if you guys have ever noticed, like if you get like Mexican rice at a restaurant or anything like that, how it has a nice orange color to it and that extra flavor. This helps provide that flavor without providing, you can get yellow rice, but it has a lot of preservatives and things like that in it. You can get official Mexican rice that I've even seen pre-cooked. There's a couple brands out there that are okay and like totally just throw it on a plate, but a lot of them have extra preservatives and things like that in it. So this is an easy way to make that version 100% whole food. So that's just going to go in the can. We're going to throw in, these are just some chopped onions, so I'll leave out the super big pieces. I'm going to throw the rest of the onion here. When I cook up my chicken, I'll probably throw it in the pan. I like onions. If you don't like onions, you can leave them out. But yeah, we're just gonna, and then this is just gonna go in the slow cooker, guys. And this is a meal for 2 days, or excuse me, a big portion of a meal that's already gonna be done and ready. Like that's it. That's the prep for it. Put it in the rice cooker and let it be done. If you're cooking it on the stove, it might take a little bit more tending to. But guys, that's it. And that's a big portion of my carbs already. I do have to add my broth here. And I'm going to add also, just because I like these are crushed garlic cubes. I think these ones specifically came from Target. You can get them from Kroger. Throw that guy in there for a little bit more flavor. Rice is a 1-to-2 ratio, so this is an official cup of uncooked rice in here. So we're going to take it up to 2 cups of liquid. The inside of my pot here is already measured. This is regular old Members Mark chicken broth. Doesn't have any added sugars in it. If you get bone broth, though, here's a cool tip for you. If you get bone broth, it has protein in the broth because it's cooked down with the bones. You can get bone marrow in it, and that will up your protein intake in your rice to help cut the carbs. So that's it for that. What I'm going to do to throw with it, protein-wise, I'm going to cook up some chicken in the pan. I have some chicken that's already cut in the freezer. You can buy it like that. It's already chopped, ready to go if I really needed a shortcut. I have a little bit of time tonight. I have a lot of chicken to go through. So I'll probably cut some and cook it in the pan. And then here's my little tip, guys. The other thing that I'm going to do after, when this rice is done cooking, pull it out. Any chicken I have left, you can throw in the pot, season it how you want, put some liquid in there. If you have, especially if you have a slow cooker that sets to like an auto function, or if you're doing this earlier in the day and you have like other things to do and come back. So you just throw whatever you want in the pot, put it on the slow cooker, let it cook, pull that chicken out, stew it, put it on the rice, put it on whatever you want. So I cook mine overnight. That's my little extra tip for you. A lot of times I cook chicken overnight. I'll cook like a roast overnight. I've even cooked like pork shoulders overnight. And when you wake up in the morning, it's done. It's ready to go for you. So that's my little fun tip for you. Utilize those slow cookers to your advantage. You don't have to put it specifically for that meal for that day. Use it to your advantage. Catch you guys soon. Alright guys, this is it. So this is a cup and a half of rice with those peas and carrots, the corn that I showed you. I added 9 ounces of chicken, which is a lot of protein for this meal. This is my main meal, so but that's another reason why I like chicken breasts, is because I can kind of tweak the amount of protein I need based off of what else I think I'm going to be able to get in through the day. But this is, I know usually I get to eat this, typically I get to go to lunch somewhere between like 1 and 2:30, so I try to have that be my main meal, and then I have something smaller after that I know I can get in to close out my feeding window. So that'll probably be the oats here. I know it kind of seems counterintuitive to eat like overnight oats at lunchtime or dinner time, evening time, but it's really easy for me to carry. Honestly, I could have thrown this together this morning and then let it sit throughout the day, but it'll still be good come this afternoon. I'm just going to check the milk in it because I don't like mine too thick, and this one seems pretty thick. This is the fruit salad that I showed you guys. This is really carb concentrated, not a lot of protein, so I'm probably going to end up pairing this with 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter. The reason why I'm using peanut butter on a regular macro day is because since I did just chicken breast, I didn't mix it with chicken thighs or anything like that. The fat content in this is pretty low, and with everything else that I had today, I needed a little bit extra fat, so this is a really easy way to do that. Honestly, I'm probably going to put it in like a little serving cup and just take it with me, because again, it's something easy I can eat relatively quickly / at my desk. This is just a Gatorade Fit. These don't have a whole lot in them. I need a little bit of mango juice because I didn't sleep too well last night, and I really enjoy these. So that's kind of what I'm doing today, is sort of hitting some of those cravings that I'm having. But you guys can see that it really doesn't have a whole lot in it. It's got some vitamins, watermelon juice concentrate, citric acid. That's the equivalent of their preservative. But otherwise it's sweetened with stevia, not any of the artificial ones, so it's pretty good. Again, craving, so I'm gonna hit with these. This is gonna kind of be my knot, so usually it's 15. These are kind of 20 or so. I'm gonna hit with these because I've been craving these for a few days, so I'm just gonna go ahead and satisfy that craving today. And then these chicken breasts are gluten-free. I've tried a few different one of these because I'm kind of a guilt for chicken tenders, but I really like these because, number one, all the ingredients are pretty clean. Chicken breast, rice flour, cornmeal, cornstarch, garlic powder, does have cane sugar in it, onion powder, raisin juice, honey, white pepper, black pepper, yeast. Okay, so as you notice, there's also no inflammatory oils in this, which is a really big deal for me. Everything that's in it, I know what that is. Like, it's as basic as it gets. So I do allow these from time to time. Usually I kind of have this as like a protein carb combo, so I'll usually have them for breakfast. May or may not throw something else with them. So I'm going to do 4 of these guys, and you guys saw everything else that I had. Hope you have a great day.